Hello and welcome.
Welcome to the Terrible Gamers Podcast.
2 versus challenge number 18. I was letting you finish that. So, Terrible Gamers Podcast versus challenge episode number 18. We are very excited about this one. This whole entire month is all about
The spooky.
scary, spooky, freaky, thriller type games. So I'm excited, especially for today's versus episode, which is 2 very big classics.
Oh yeah,
By the same company.
a touch of a stretch that these are horror, but mine definitely has more horror elements.
Yeah.
More classical horror. There's definitely things that are scary in yours
Yes.
because they're Nazis.
Yeah. Nazis and Mecha Hitler. So
That's pretty scary.
and if you haven't read the title yet, which obviously you did,
Yeah,
it
you
is
must have.
Wolfenstein 3D versus Doom.
Doom.
And we're talking I'm talking original. Like
And I'm talking
like on the PC.
Carl Urban, The Rock. No, wait. No, not that one.
The movie one.
Which you still haven't watched. I'm
Still have
guessing.
not watched.
Oh, you
Still
suck.
have not watched.
Such a good
I think I looked it up to see if it's on anything, and I couldn't find it on anything. So, or I just didn't look it up, and I just lied to you. I don't know. So
That's what I'm thinking happened.
It's probably more of that.
All right, so we
So
do have
Wolfenstein 3D. I will be arguing for Wolfenstein 3D,
and we have our video game coin here. We're gonna flip to see who argues first.
my coin thing sound is not working today,
Oh, no problem.
so I'm gonna just go like ting.
Ding.
Yeah, and I'm gonna call tails. So
So we're gonna flip the coin. Winner chooses
First
to
or
defer or to go 1st,
Mhm.
and then we have 2 minutes to argue our point. Switch it over to the other person for a rebuttal, and then we'll just kind of touch on big points that we had.
Yep.
And then you will decide in the comments who is the winner and why was it me.
and why Wolfenstein was the better of the two.
Right. Or not that. Before I flip the coin though, we should rep. You have the Reaper stuff on.
Yes, Reaper. I'm wearing double Reaper today.
Check out our link
Hoodie.
tree for a link to the Reaper apparel. They got great stuff, great message. It's
People are buying stuff.
stuff outside the norm. Like
Yeah.
people will notice you wearing some of these shirts and designs. They are very.
Actually, they just had a new design, and that's why I went in and purchased something
What'd
the
you
other
purchase?
day.
You purchased a new one.
Yeah, I purchased a new T-shirt.
What is
and, I forget, but
But
it
they
was,
got like
it was a
weird,
new
like half
new
dead
design,
trees and
really
obviously
cool.
Grim Reapers on it. And
It was Warrior Within,
I
and
like
it was
that.
a warrior head, and it just said Warrior Within Reaper Apparel Company, and it was gold. It was a gold shirt, and
Makes sense.
it was black, but black, navy blue. What's the difference? So
That's cool. I like that. I like
But
that. Yeah, there's a
it
lot
was
of
really
cool slogan phrases with their cool art. So check that stuff out. We're always repping for the W energy drink, the Gamer Energy, the powder mixes. They're good stuff. They also have some in a can, and I want to say it's like strawberry, and then like an orange mango maybe. Those are big. Those sell out quick. So whenever they have those, I guess they're good. I haven't bought the cans. But yeah, there's links for that stuff is in our link tree. Same as our link to TeePublic, which is our merch, the Terrible Gamers Podcast logo and stuff like that. You can get
Yep, you
hats,
can get
shirts,
shirts,
blankets,
stickers.
wall art, any kind of stuff. But check that stuff out, and then also like, subscribe, follow,
Yep.
comment, YouTube,
YouTube,
Podbean,
Facebook,
Spreaker,
Instagram.
Spotify. Find it,
Yep.
like it, listen, love it.
We have been.
Call in.
We will admit we have been slacking on Instagram, and it's just because our work life.
Life's fucking hard.
Our work life has picked back up, and it smacked us in the face, both of us.
Life is hard.
And I have, just one child with three different sports right now.
That's insane.
So, and then the other, another one with another, and another with another. So
I took on my project at my house, which took me like 8 weeks, and that was like building my media room,
Which is awesome.
nearly done.
It's awesome.
I did order some furniture from Bob's Discount Furniture.
Nice.
But that's gonna take 8 weeks to get there, so I have hopefully some time available now.
I'm gonna be ordering green screen clips too, so that way we can actually, instead of using the virtual green screen, we can use the regular green screens.
So that one
We'll
guy
just-
will be happy.
Yeah. Huh? That one guy.
That one
yeah,
guy will be happy.
that one guy will be happy. I forget who it was, but we're about to make you happy here real quick. So, it's time though. It's time to get it, and we will get some good lighting to make sure it works. So, anyways, wasting a lot of time with this. People want to hear the versus challenge. They want to hear what's better. So let's go ahead and flip that
Flip the
coin.
We got Power Star on one side, Mario Corn on the other side, and 3, 2, 1.
Ting. Tails.
I think it made a decent ting on
It did. That did make a decent ting.
Tails it is.
All right. Awesome. I will go second.
All right. So Doom. Why is Doom the better of the two?
So 2 minutes on the clock.
Hold on. Let's check this sound effect as well.
That was a good sound.
There we go.
I'm like, you're just wasting time.
No, I'm vamping to make my argument. No, I'm going to drink some beer.
We're both drinking Pennsylvania beers today. Yingling Flight and Icy Light. If you're out there, send us some.
Yes. The Flight is good.
I was sorry not to delay this even
It's a
more.
nice
but
flight beer.
I have
light beer.
I was in communication with a Pittsburgh not a podcast, a Facebook thing, and I told him that we do a podcast on retro video games. He's like, "Oh, I'll give it a check out." So I don't know if he did or not, but hopefully he did. So
if you did, thanks for watching, bud.
Yeah,
and if you didn't,
share it out.
You didn't hear me say you suck for not watching it. I'm just kidding. You're awesome.
Again, I told him, I was like, we talk about Pittsburgh a lot because I'm from there, and just showing the rep.
Right.
All right, 2 minutes on the clock. Are you ready, sir?
Hit it.
Why is Doom worse than Wolfenstein 3, 2, 1?
Wait, I'm supposed to say it's worse? I'm just kidding. Basically, Doom is going to edge out on this one because it's not a sequel to Wolfenstein, but it did borrow a lot of the elements. You play the game, it's a squared off, bricked, you're going straight lines. It is very much not a sequel, but it's spiritually the same game, except the lore that they build around it is a lot different. I don't want to say more accessible, but I feel like it's less troublesome. It's an easier, I can get into this. Demons are bad. I'm going to kill them. You're stuck in hell. You're playing as, what's his name again? BJ Von Armstrong. I don't, his name. The Von. But it's a quick game. You gotta rush through. You gotta kill things. You gotta chain your things together, like your attacks. You build up your weapons. There's a lot more going on with that. You've got your chainsaws and your shotguns and your missile launchers and the Bioforce gun, which is the BFG. So the power ups and things like that, and just the idea of you're in hell.
Seconds.
I'm sorry.
45.
Okay. The fact that you're in hell and you got to get out, it's just a cooler story to me. Like, it's just a easy, simpler concept, more approachable, and as simple as, like, I'm going to kill everything because I'm in the middle of nowhere and it needs to happen. Let me see if I got any other things I want to jump in on. You can blow stuff up. If it moves, kill it. That's the game. I guess Wolfenstein is also the same, but you're killing demons and there's no stealth. There's no nuance. It's get in, kill stuff, get out. It's a fun game, which is going to make it better than Wolfenstein in my book. How much time do I have left?
You're done.
I was like, I feel like I timed that out pretty well. So,
pause. So, yeah. That was great and all.
Yeah. I feel like I missed something from.
No, you did great.
What I wanted to say.
No, you
Demons.
did. You did. You
Intense
did.
combat.
Fantabulous, sir.
Yeah, I mean, it's demons, sci-fi horror, fast paced, blow shit up.
It really is bullshit.
I mean, it's an easy concept.
Absolutely.
Get in, get out, get on with life. Kill the bad guys. Kill the super demons.
Kill.
All right.
All right. So
you have a
2
timer
minutes
set for yourself.
So I'm getting ready. I
Wolfenstein.
already took a second off for me. So
The
all right.
handicap.
So
Understood.
yeah, I am handicapped. So, but yes. Anyways, here we go. 3, 2, 1, and Wolfenstein. All right. So let me resume that timer. You started another one. So on the screen, you will see BJ Blazkowicz, I think his name is how you actually say it. You are fighting Nazis, not zombies, not demons, Nazis. This is considered the grandfather of all first-person shooter games. Why? Because it was made before Doom. This game was pretty revolutionary for the time. I mean, you think about it, there was not many games that were like this. I'm just watching what's on the screen right now, and it's just awesome to see, just going around and just blasting Nazis. At the end of the game, your final boss is Mecha Hitler, and he is no joke. And for talking about horror and scary, man, he is intense. That dude is huge. It is literally Robot Hitler. But the cool thing is there's just like Doom there's a lot of different rooms and a lot of different areas to the game where you can go in and find secret items. It just was, like I said, it was just revolutionary at the time. You're fighting the SS, you're fighting Nazis. You can see on the screen the big blue dude. There's literally a zombie that looked like Michael Myers on the screen there, but it was a first person shooter that I personally think was ahead of its time for the time. It came out in 1992. In 1992, would you ever have thought you were going to get a game like this with this type of detail and graphics? I mean, just looking back and you think of the graphics for the time, okay? So I mean, look at that. Look at that art. Look at that screen art, the title screen art.
That's just title screen. Anybody could have drawn that.
I understand.
Just talking, looking at this. This is like, oh, we ran out of pixels 20 minutes ago. This is what you got left. You made a point about like secret things and you're finding hidden caches and things like that. That is something I prefer to not have to deal with. Like in Doom, it's what you get is what you get, and
not
it's
really
out there laying.
Doom's the same way.
But that's not the main point.
No, that's not the main
People
point of
played Doom.
Correct. Yeah,
to
yeah,
kill.
Yeah, but Wolfenstein's the same thing. The whole point is to get through these levels as quickly as you can without dying.
Right, this is an alternate timeline in which Nazis won World War II. So like the setting is you're in like a like Hitler's what
lair. I mean, you're
the Eagle's Nest or whatever.
Yeah,
up in the mountains.
You're escaping.
I saw Band of Brothers. I know what I'm talking about.
You're escaping his lair thingy.
So the setting of Doom is hell, basically. Like it's just cool. The setting of Doom is like
Doom is literally you are literally in hell.
Like I feel like that's just makes it cooler because of the setting. Like it's effectively the same game, same creator, same mechanics.
ID software. Yep.
I do feel like it was harder to shoot things in Doom than it is in Wolfenstein, and I don't know why. Maybe I just maybe I'm just not good. Terrible gamers.
I felt they were very similar. And to be honest, I played Doom first before I ever played Wolfenstein. And I personally kind of do prefer Doom a little bit more, but you can't argue what Wolfenstein brought to gaming in general.
But that's not what we're arguing.
Correct.
So yes,
we're arguing what do you think? What do you personally feel is a better game?
And also, I looked it up. It's Flynn Taggart. Flynn Taggart's a Doom guy.
Is it?
Yes, that's the name.
It's not Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson.
No.
Shout out to The Rock.
Carl Urban's character plays the good guy, and his name is John Grimm. And they call him Reaper.
Okay.
Because he's part of a fast reaction force that gets sent to Mars.
Okay. Awesome. Well, in the comments, tell us which one do you think, or which one do you prefer?
It boils down to personal preference, just like most of the things we argue.
Absolutely.
Chime in, let us know.
I don't think there is one between these two. Neither game is better than the other.
Is there a Wolfenstein movie?
That would be the only difference. I don't think
Castle Wolfenstein in 2006 action horror.
Is that based off the video game? This would have been a good one for. Did we talk about Doom on our last full episode?
Overlord. Did you ever see this movie? Mm-mm. Overlord is a live action spin-off of the Machine Games Wolfenstein series. So I want to say Overlord is the movie in which they paratroop into Berlin or some German occupied territory, and then you find out the building that they're in in the basement. They think they're getting to some like Nazi stronghold, but it's full of zombies. And the rest of the
Crazy.
movie is them trying to survive this zombie horde. And it was like nobody knew that. When the movie came out, that was shocking. Because like the trailer only did like the first part of the movie where it's like a war movie.
Yeah.
And then people go to see like, you know, a cool action war movie, and then there's zombies everywhere, and everyone's like, "What?"
Interesting.
It was a very cool marketing ploy. But so I guess there is a movie, and that just the fact that I'm saying that had a better reaction than Doom movie did. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Absolutely.
that's a
So,
cool movie too. Check that out.
I'll check them both out.
At the same time, I'll bet.
Yes, right after we're done.
All right, thanks for
So
joining us.
thank you
guys.
all for watching, and of course always find us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Spotify, Spreaker, all the places you can get podcasts, video podcasts as well too. So
Right here on YouTube.
share, follow, like, subscribe. Look at the merch, get the merch. Reach out, have
Yeah.
any questions,
If you're not gonna
communicate with
buy
us.
something, whatever, but like throw a comment in. I want to hear what people say.
Yeah.
I want to hear. This,
We did have
then the-
someone ask for a pin. We didn't really know what a pin was, but
Oh, yeah, I forgot
I
about
I pinned him his comment, so you're welcome. But
Yeah,
yeah,
the best part is when we get people reaching out. So
Absolutely.
yeah, do that first.
yeah.
All right, guys.
And as always, keep
Keep
on
on
playing.
playing.